Okay, I have to put that like there. So greetings, wholeness, well wishes from the wishing well. It is I, the infinite styles, the infinite one. And here today, we're talking about ejaculation. I know a lot of you have been waiting for me to do a video or to explain further on ejaculation, why. I wanted to grab a lot of attention from men, yet it seems as though men are not interested in ejaculation. Because of course, why? Why would you? Men just want to, do the do. But I think it's a very interesting topic. It's funny because, it's a different way of thinking. And I think we need to stretch our imaginations and change our perceptions from time to time on things. Because if everything stayed the same, you will never grow. Okay? So, if you will, allow me to stretch your mind, stretch your imagination for just a little bit. Now, for those who tune in live, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let them go. That's why I did this live, okay? I originally was going to do a YouTube live. Never did a YouTube live before, so it started giving me a few issues. I said forget about it. I'm just going to do a Facebook live. So this way I can interact with you directly. Like I said, you have any questions, comments, concerns, bring them on. So let's just start by saying, in ancient times, or in the future, the great ones, ascended masters, the gods, the Nephilim, all these miraculous people held semen as being very valuable, to the point where they would much rather bleed, they would much rather draw blood than to lose their vital life force energy. Okay? And when a man ejaculates, it takes a lot of energy. It's a lot of information, and it's just a lot of things going on. Okay? So one ejaculation is equivalent to 3 meals. So that right there lets you know that you lose a lot of vital things from ejaculating. Because obviously ejaculation is only to reproduce. The orgasm feels good, yes. Yet you can have an orgasm without ejaculating. Before condoms, what we did was we would practice ejaculation. What we would do is, instead of pulling out and letting it go, we will hold it in. We would tighten the muscle and stop it from releasing so that it can circulate through our body once again. And by doing this, we can heal ourselves internally. You can go do a Google search and do some more research of your own and check out the benefits of semen retention. Okay? And this does take skill and practice, and you can hurt yourself if you are not properly trained and if you aren't doing this correctly. So this isn't for anyone, and I don't recommend everyone just go out and try it, because like anything, you have to take your time with things. All right? So anyway, the reason why they held such high value to semen is because of its magical properties. You can create another living life force with this. I mean, of course you have to have a woman involved, and you need her eggs and together, all right? But this is why it's magical, and this is why it's held so much value, because you can actually feed certain entities ejaculate or blood. I'm pretty sure you've heard of blood sacrifices. It's the same thing. Some entities, some creatures, some beings like seminal fluids, vaginal fluids, blood even, okay? So I'm not going to go too far deep into that. What I want to talk about is the benefits of semen retention or ejaculation, especially in this time right now. Currently, we're in a time where there is a tremendous amount of information available to you for you to upgrade yourself, for you to benefit yourself and those around you, okay? And we need to take advantage of this. Yet, a lot of us are ignorant to what is at stake right now. And what is at stake is your survival, all right? And the reason why I'm making this video is because it is that important. I've been practicing for almost 4 years now, and I wouldn't say that I'm a master by any means. Yet I will say that it's helped me in a lot of different areas. All right. By practicing semen retention or ejaculation, you probably want to start with semen retention, just holding your semen first before actually ejaculating, because like I said, you don't want to hurt yourself. For those of you who are interested, let me just tell you some of the benefits from it. You can heal yourself, certain organs. You can increase your psychic awareness and intuition. You can open up chakras that may have been closed. You can have a better relation with yourself in general. And also, you can last longer in bed with your woman. Now, this also brings me to a comment that was made on a post a few days ago in regards to this, when a friend of mine said, well, why would I want to have sex all night or all day or for hours at a time? I'll get bored and I'll be uninterested. What is the point of that? And it's not the point of having sex for an extremely long time. What it is to be able to do that, to have the option to. Because a lot of us men, we don't last long. And it has a lot to do with the food we eat, our mental capacity, and our discipline. Okay? So men, I don't want to speak for every man, yet there are a lot of men who don't understand the aspect of romance or seduction or orgasmic relations with the female, and they just want to hit it, quit it, boom, bam, I got mine, I'm good. If you ain't get yours, should have moved a little faster, which that is not a good thing, because you're supposed to love the person that you're having sex with. You're supposed to build with that person. You're supposed to build a bond with that person. You're supposed to be able to satisfy their fantasies, their lustful desires, and just do things passionate and sacred with them. And being able to hold on to an erection for longer than 10 minutes is not uncommon. To hold on to erection less than 10 minutes is not a good sign. All right? You should be able to have sex for an hour easily, okay? But of course, that will come with practice of you retaining your semen. So hold back from ejaculation so that you can last longer. Not just so you can have sex all night, yet you can last as long as your woman would like to last. And because women can have multiple orgasms back to back to back to back the whole time. Men, once we ejaculate, give me 5 minutes, I need to get some rest, and then you pass out and you never do anything. All right? And some of us may do a second round and you'll be like, all right, now that I got that first one out, I can go longer. That's because once you get the first one out, you have nothing to build up on. It takes longer to build up what you had in there already, so it's going to take longer for you to ejaculate, which is good too. You practice how you need to practice. Now, the life force energy is the reason why you want to retain the semen. You want to keep this inside of you if you're not going to use it to reproduce. All right? And that's the point. To use this energy to manifest something other than a human life form. I'm sure some of you are familiar with sex magic, and this is one of the aspects of sex magic. All right? Being able to build up ecstasy and orgasmic feeling for an extended amount of time to put yourself in a trance-like state, and then able to alter your state of mind in turn opening up portals to bringing what is in the invisible to the physical. All right. Now this is some deep science for y'all, and I hope y'all take it all in. If you can't catch it the first go around, feel free to watch it once again. And like I said, if any questions, I see a lot of people joined in. Greetings and well wishes. Feel free to ask any or any comments, concerns you may have. Please do so. Continuing on. When you first, for those of you who will try this, when you first do it, when I say do it, I mean retain from ejaculation, you will get what a lot of us know as blue balls. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about exactly what blue balls is. That is the feeling of, it's a discomforting feeling because your body, your testicles, your testes they produce the semen. Now it wants to it needs to get rid of it because there's nowhere for it to be stored, especially if you don't know how to circulate it through your body properly. So what happens is it stays stuck there, and it's an uncomfortable feeling because your body's like, why? What's going on? This is supposed to go somewhere. I'm supposed to do something with this, and now it's just stagnant energy, and it hurts. The first time you do it, it will hurt. All right. As you mature, and as you discipline yourself and as you grow, it won't hurt at all. At all. I'm telling you, it's usually the first time or first 2 times maybe. After that, you will not have any type of physical pain or any type of pain at all. All right? So now I want to just give you a little bit of some practices, some exercises that you can do just to strengthen your erection and to strengthen your retention skills, okay? And what it is Kegels. A lot of you women know what Kegels are. Some of you men may too, yet men can also do Kegels. And this is to strengthen your prostate and the muscles around your prostate, enhancing your erection and your ability to retain from ejaculation. In order to do the Kegel, what you will have to do is, when you have the urge to urinate and you have to hold it, or even if you, for some reason, you have to just clip the stream of urination in midstream, you just have to clip it. That muscle that you use to stop the stream is what you would do to strengthen your prostate and the muscles surrounding it. So, driving in the car, you just want to, what's the best way to describe this? You want to do that. You want to do that feeling. You want to make that movement of restricting the flow of urine, and you also want to, how do I say, for lack of a better term, you want to pucker your butthole. You want to squeeze and pull up. All right. And what that would do, if you continually do that day in and day out, I mean, not all day, yet, take 10 minutes here and there throughout your day. This will strengthen your prostate, and this will strengthen your erections and your sex life. Okay? And another tip or suggestion for you, if you are interested in doing this and you really want to take your time with this, I suggest you take the steps that's involved, which is first, research. Do some research, get as much information you can to feel comfortable with it, and then once you start practicing, you may not want to actually do an ejaculation. You may just want to retain from ejaculating. Now, you don't have to worry about, you don't want it to come to the point where it's almost there and it's about to come out and you're trying to clip it. No, that's going to be not a good thing. It's going to be harder for you to work that way. What will be more ideal is for you to just not ejaculate. When you come to the point of wanting to ejaculate, stop and rest. Stop and rest. And this way you can teach yourself to last longer that way. Okay? And once you've mastered that, you can actually practice retaining the semen. So when it's 50% 50% towards climax or more, or you want to do it less than 80% because you don't want to get too close and then lose it. You 50 to 80% toward in regards to climax. You want to do that exercise that you've been practicing hopefully for a few weeks now before you try this, and you want to just clip it. Don't get to the point where it's about to come. You clip it. You clip it before it's like I said, 50 to 80% into the climax. All right. So you don't want to let yourself go all overboard, or you trying to stop it from coming out. You will hurt yourself. You want to stop it. You want to hold it back before it actually decides to shoot. All right. And this will have a whole bunch of different, miraculous things will happen. A whole bunch of different things can happen for you and will happen for you for those who practice this. This will help you with your sex life with your women. This will help you with confidence. This will help you with manifesting things into the physical reality. This will help you with charging your sigils. This will help you with bargaining with deities, spirits, entities, and other beings from other worlds even. Okay? You can bargain with the universe or for what your idea or concept of God is. It's deep. And the reason why I say that you can bargain is because what you're able to do is, life and death is the inhalation and exhalation of the universe. So if you're holding your breath for an extended period of time, you're going to want to exhale eventually. It's going to become a bit uncomfortable. So the universe will want to pull that breath from you if you've been holding it. And you say, no, I want to hold on to this a little bit longer. And I say, well, I need that from you. And then you can say, well, I will give you this. I will offer you my seminal fluid in the state of an orgasm while once I'm able to get these things from you. And you say, all right, what I would like is, I don't know, a TV show. I want my own TV show. Be detailed and personal as you need to be. I want my own TV show to come on 7 p.m. every day on national television. All right, well, what you have to do in order to get that is you will have to retain your semen for 9 months. So that means either no sex or sex without ejaculation. And then once you finally do ejaculate, you will have to use the vaginal saliva with the seminal fluid to offer that to the universe and say, here it is. This is what I've been holding on to. This is what is, this is what is valuable to everyone, obviously, because you're asking me for it and we made a bargain for it. So here it is. This is what I offer to you in exchange for what I asked for. All right. I know it's deep and it gets deeper, yet I'm here to help you, guide you, situate you properly. Check out some celebrities or famous people who have actually tried this. I know this may be new to you, yet there's nothing new under the sun except you. So check out Mike Tyson's story. He said in order for him to be the heavyweight champion of the world, he refrained from having sexual intercourse for 1 year. All right. He is also vegan now. And if you look into some of his interviews, he said, I can tell why I was so crazy all these years while he was eating meat. All right. But I see no one actually had any questions, comments, or concerns. Hopefully I was able to answer the questions that you had prior. And if you do think of anything in the future, feel free to send over the question, comment, or concern. If you want to see a video on something else, feel free to let me know what that is, and I'll do my best to have that for you. All right. So once again, I'm sending well wishes from the wishing well. It's infinite styles, the infinite one. I love you, and I want you to survive. Peace.